Peace and love. Peace and love. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for coming on. We are going to get right into this. This is a very, very, very important topic. Shout out to B Dell. I was just watching him and I said, you know what? He's right on time all the time. Is the hair right? Okay, so we are here, and the topic of tonight is do this one thing to change the trajectory of your health. I'm going to actually turn up the. All right, cool. Do this one thing to change the trajectory of your health. All right, so we're going to proceed. I have a couple of things that I want to share with you. This is so important. I've been on the phone all day for, I would say, the last couple of days. And what I'm learning, I'm hearing the same thing from everybody. Everybody is saying the same thing. Everybody that I talk to, everyone that I come across, they are saying the same thing. And that thing is this: I start and I stop. I want to be on my health path. I don't know what that looks like. I started it, but then I stopped and I don't know how to pick it back up. Give me 1 second. Ria, I need you to turn it off. Thank you so much. All right, cool. So the big question is, how do we stay on? How do the lives of ebbs, because life is going to ebb, y'all. Life is going to ebb. Life is going to life, right? And what does that mean? That means that things could be flowing for a second, and then next thing you know, you get it, you hit a wall, and all of a sudden that path that you were on kind of takes a stop. But does that mean that we stop? Does that mean that we stop moving? Right? And so when life be life, and yeah, we tend to stop everything that we were doing. Then we start to be attracted to some of the foods that we were trying to prevent in the first place. This one thing that I'm going to share with you tonight is going to change how you look at your health. It's going to change the entire trajectory you are currently on, so that there is no, I'm going to stop, then I'm going to start, right? I'm going to do this, and then I'll maybe pick it up a year or two later. And this is not a shame game. This is not something like, oh, I'm going to shame myself for stopping. Life happens. And I want to tell you, are you like here with me, right? I'm looking in the camera, dead in the camera. And I want you to receive this. All right. Life is not linear. It is not a straight line. It is not something that you are on this perfect line where automatically everything is going to be what you call perfect. Because let me tell y'all, if life was perfect, it would be boring. All right. If life was perfect, it would be absolutely boring. So we have to begin to look at this thing called the earthly experience as a rocky mountain, as something that it goes up and it goes down. And as I'm saying this to y'all, I'm saying this to myself, okay? Nothing that I say to you, I am not doing for myself. So let's get to it, right? This one thing, do this one thing that's going to change the trajectory of your health. Now, number one, the key to actually staying on your path is this: you want to develop a habit longer than 30 days where it is second nature to you. Now, for some of you, I'm speaking to the choir. For some of you, I'm like, you say, yeah, I already know that, right? Well, of course, if we know something, then that means we actually do the thing that we know. What I'm giving you is to actually say to yourself, feel it in every cell in your body, that when you actually have this habit in place, you can stay on your journey lifelong. Now, what does that mean? That means it's not perfected. That means it's not you showing up in this way where you have to be perfect, or you have to be done up, or it has to be like all just flowers and rainbows, right? You may have a month where you might have a slip up, and it's not just the food you're eating. It may be you stopped the habit that you already formed, or you did something, or you went, whatever it is, y'all. Let me tell you, this universe does not take away rewards because of a decision you made. It's not something that, I think that's what we think in our mind, that when we mess up, right? What we call messing up, that our rewards get taken away because we messed up. This universe is a mirror effect. So, how you think, what's in your subconscious mind, how it's programmed, how you move, how you think, what you do, your environment, the people you're around. Oh my goodness, we're going to talk about that too. All of that will determine your overall health. So let me give you an example. You're on your health path and you're like excited. Most of you buy something like that because you're already sold, whether you're scrolling on social media, you're scrolling on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, whatever it is. And you're like, you know what? I need that thing. I need whatever it is because it's going to solve my problem. That person spoke to you to solve your problem. And then you buy the thing, right? You buy the thing and you're excited. But the excitement kind of leaves after a week. And you're like, what happened? So after a week, you stop taking that thing that you were taking. Perhaps you didn't have enough instructions to take it, right? A lot of us are getting these products. We don't even have the guidance to take it. So when we don't have the guidance, we kind of like fall off because we're like, I don't know what to do. I don't have guidance. I don't have a community. I don't have anything that's going to help me with this structure. I don't even have a structure. I don't even have a plan. I just bought this product. It sounded good. So I just thought I'd buy it. Next thing you know, it's sitting there and it's collecting dust. And now you're upset that you wasted money, right? So what if you had a product that was inside of a community, that was inside of a structure, that came with a plan, that came with something that you don't have to guess about, that it's already done for you, right? All you're doing is investing and showing up. You have the numbers, you have people that's there for you to keep you accountable on a month to month basis. So no matter when life does its ebbing, because let me tell you, life will ebb. I'm telling you that right now. Life will ebb, and that's what it's about. It's about being resilient. It's about you cannot build a strong mind, a strong spirit without the ebbs. You cannot build that type of character without a challenge, right? Not saying that, oh yeah, we're put here to struggle and put here to the test. No, you put here to grow, to expand, to be your highest self. How can you do that if there's no challenges? You're not challenging yourself to do something out of the comfort zone, right? Growth over comfort, right? So this is what this is about. It's about changing the trajectory of your health by growing outside of that comfort zone of everything that you know, or most of us that we think we know, right? So that's one aspect. No more we're going to buy products and it's going to sit there because we don't know how to do it, or we just kind of like, lost the excitement for the thing that we purchased, right? And I don't know about y'all, but I love an ROI on whatever it is that I invest in. Okay. So whether that's my physical health, my financial health, my spiritual health, whatever it is, I want to feel that I am getting something out of that thing that I actually invested in. Not it sitting there, not if I felt like, oh gosh, like it didn't work, right? For the thing to work, we have to work with it. And that's why we have this healing community in place. So stay to the end of this video so that you can get that. Number two, your environment. I think we take this for granted. I know I surely have in the past. And recently, I have also done that thing where I surrounded myself around people that was not favorable for my environment. So let me explain, right? You've created this energy, this vibration. So what so happy, right? And you've created it in such a way where you've been on your journey, you've been doing all the things that you set out to do, you've been strong. And next thing you know, you get around someone from your past or someone that's not of your frequency, right? I'm actually going to go live on Instagram so that we can actually talk about this. We're going to simultaneously go live on here too. So that because this is important, y'all. This is important. All right, we're going to tap in here. Give me 1 second, YouTube. 1 second. All righty. All right. We are live on Instagram and we're also live on YouTube. All right. So, picking up where we left off. For those of you on Instagram, right? For those of you on Instagram, you want to tap in on my YouTube. That is Shakira Moore, Holistica Healer. You'll find it on there. Just type in Shakira Moore and you'll instantly find me. Tonight, we are talking about doing this one thing that's going to change the trajectory of your health. All right. So many of us start and stop. And we find ourselves frustrated because we want to do this, but we can't figure out a way how to stay on the path, right? So this one thing is going to help you to stay on your path for life, right? So if you missed it, you're going to want to watch the replay on YouTube where I talked about the steps to actually changing the trajectory of your health, right? To actually making good health second nature. So follow me on Instagram. Join me now. We're live. YouTube. We're live right now. Shakira Moore. Just tap in on there. Type in Shakira Moore YouTube. Subscribe and vibe so you can get the full video, right? So Instagram, we're still live. So we're on the second part of what you're going to do to actually change the trajectory of your health, right? No more starting and stopping. No more, I want to do this and I did it before and it felt good and I want to feel like that again. Let me tell you, I already said it before. I'm going to say it again for those in the YouTube family, for those in the Instagram family. Life is going to life, okay? Life be lifing for everybody. Everyone has some type of life be lifing moment going on right now, right? Life is going to ebb. It is not a linear experience that we have on this planet Earth. It's up to us, y'all. It is up to us to change our mind so we can shift this thing that we call the experience of earthly life. And we can actually enjoy this vehicle that we are living in. Can I get an amen? Can I get an ashe? Can I get an amen? Can I get an ashe? All right. So number 2 is your environment, who you surround yourself around. A lot of us take this for granted and it should not be, because I'm telling you, energy is real. When you are around people, right? Hear me out. When you are around people, their auric field, their magnetic field extends outside of their body at least 5 feet. You're within 5 feet of that person. So your auras, your energy, your spirit, your magnetic resonance, all of that is mixing constantly. And you are receiving information from that person, and that person is receiving information from you. That's why some people, when you are on a higher trajectory, like you're on a positive vibration, you are moving up in your vibratory state, people will get irritated by you. Why? Because you are a constant mirror for what they are not. I'm going to repeat that. You are a constant mirror for what they are not. So they're constantly going to feel like you are a threat because you have this positive energy emoting from every cell in your body, right? I don't think we really realize this body is super intelligent. It can't lie. It scans the entire environment, whether it's for threats, whether it's learning. Your body, your energy is constantly learning the universe around you. So you have to absolutely be super, super, super like vigilant on who you surround yourself on, right? Because a lot of times we're around people who are filled with parasites, right? Parasites love what? Negativity, right? So the more negative you are, the more parasite infestation and invasion that you have. So you're around that person and their parasites are irritated around you. Why? Right? Why? This is called emotional parasites. They're irritated around you because that parasite don't want you to change. They don't want you to change. Absolutely not. They don't want you to change. Why? Because they want to be fed. They want to keep living the way that they want to live. If you give a parasite a favorable environment, you fill it, you're giving it the sugars, you're giving it the processed foods, you're giving it all the things that you've been doing or we've been doing in our society. It's going to be comfortable, it's fine. And then they multiply and they invite friends, right? But if you give the parasite an unfavorable environment, meaning that you give it positivity, you start speaking positive about yourself, you start wanting to change. I'm going to tell y'all a story. We're going to pivot really quick because this is a story that you don't want to miss. Those of you on YouTube, hey, and those of you on Instagram, hey, okay? Last year, to this day, actually, this is wow, I can't believe it. To this day, last year, July 27, 2025, I'm going to post a picture of my story too. I was in a horrible state. Okay. When I say that, I give it love because the past me, I give love to all versions of myself. So July 27, 2025, I'm getting ready to go to the farmer's market. And I know my daughter's in the background. She remembers the story. I'm upset with my daughter because I asked her to get ready. I'm like, you need to get ready. We got to leave the house. Right. And so she's looking for clothes and I'm looking at her and I'm like, why are you not getting ready? Right. I'm like, what are you doing? So I right before I'm getting ready, I said, I'm going to do a parasite cleanse. I got to do it. My spirit's been preparing me to put together parasite cleanse for the last 4 years. I didn't do it because I wanted to put the herbs together synergistically and put out something that was so powerful that I can guarantee my product, guarantee my work. I don't put anything out there. I have integrity when I put my stuff out there, right? So July 27th, 2025, I'm going to put that parasite cleanse. I'm going to get rid of these parasites because I knew there was something going on with my energy. I knew I was being hijacked, y'all. I knew I was being hijacked. It's so crazy telling this story. I'm mad at my daughter. So to get her attention, I hit the bed. I lifted my arm up, right? Just like this. I was like calling my daughter, Bree. I was like, bam, on the bed. My entire arm shattered out of place. I kid you not. This entire right arm, I dislocated my shoulder and it was the worst pain ever. And I'm like, how the heck did that happen from me just like holding my arm back and hitting the bed? And I thought back and I'm like, oh my God. And I remember like my stomach making these noises and I started feeling weird. And when you have parasites and they're irritated, you start feeling a little itchy. I started feeling that. And I'm like, oh my God. Yeah, that's what that was. Like they hurt. They hear. Yeah, they hurt. So I waited we didn't come out for the parasite cleanse. And I say we, like my company, me, my daughter, that's our company, Holistic Palace. We didn't come out with the parasite cleanse until March of this year, right? So I'm like, oh, wow. So complete change, lost a lot of weight, lost a lot of waist, skin got brighter. I mean, so many different changes has happened since putting out my parasite cleanse, which is called Parasite Purge Kit, which is on my website, holisticaPalace.com. You can look it up in my link tree and link in bio on Instagram. For those of you on YouTube, you can see it on my link as well. And I'm going to drop it in the comments. All right. Stay to the end because I have a surprise for y'all. Stay to the end. So I say all that to say, when we're talking about parasites, we're talking about the emotional resonance of parasites. When you're around people, Instagram, are you still there? Peace of love. Are you still there? Can you hear me? For those of you who are on Instagram, say something to me. Say something nice. Put an eye emoji in the chat. For the YouTubers, put an eye emoji in the chat. Let me know that you are here with me. Let me know if you're here with me. Okay. So when you are around people that's not of your frequency, that's absolutely going to rub off. Like you cannot, energy doesn't lie. You cannot get away from that. You cannot. So it's absolutely important for you to remain on your path in a way, such a way where you have to protect this energy, honey. Wakanda forever. You have to protect this body. You have to protect this force field seriously, because it's a lot of energy that wants to hijack that, right? And those of you know who I'm talking about, right? Yeah, it wants to hijack that. You have to protect it, right? So if you notice you're feeling off, like I know when I went somewhere with people that was definitely not of my frequency, I felt off. Literally, it took me a week to recoup. I'm telling you, do not compromise your energy like that. I'm telling y'all. It's so important. You got to protect it. All right. Especially you want to stay on your health journey lifelong. These are the things you want to do to change the trajectory of your health so you stay on it lifelong. All right. And that's important. The people, the environments that you surround yourself with. And number 3, last but not least, okay, last but not least, you want to be part of a community. And this is why we have our Bloat Be Gone challenge, right? Now, what is the Bloat Be Gone challenge, right? What is that? I kind of shared it a little bit on Instagram for those of you on YouTube. If you tapped in last week on the live, Bloat Be Gone, right? What is this? This is 10 days, a 10-day challenge, 10-day reset that you are giving yourself the first of the month. Now, a lot of you get intimidated by a 28-day cleanse. Someone says you got to do a 30-day cleanse. Someone says you got to do a 90-day cleanse. I understand. Let me tell you, telling that to someone who's never done a cleanse before, that could be overwhelming and intimidating. So what I'm doing is I put together a community where 10 days, that's it, 10 days that you're giving yourself to reset in a way where it's not the heavy artillery cleanse that I have. I have many different levels of cleanses that you can join in. This one gets you in the door where it's lifelong. We do it first of the month, every month. We start this Saturday, August 1st. And guess what? It's not me just, hey, take this product. Bye-bye. I hope for the best. Bye. No, it's here's a product. Here's a structure. Here's a plan. Here's a community. We back you up. We're family. We check in. We share recipes, whether it's short prep recipes, long prep recipes. We are here for you. You need to know that you are not alone. You need to know that healing is better in numbers. And if I'm talking to you right now, that you are constantly stopping, starting when it comes to the healing journey. You took herbs 1 month, you stopped. You were taking your minerals 1 month, you stopped. You were eating no meat 1 month, you stopped. You were eating plant-based 1 month, you stopped. Right? There's no need to shame yourself. This is not a shame game. This is a subconscious reprogramming game. And until you do that, if you do not do that, you will virtually find yourself up and down constantly. With this program, it retrains your subconscious mind in a way where you are locking in every month. You get those notifications. And even when life be lifing, because life is going to life, like I said in the beginning, for those of you watching, life is going to life. And wherever you are on your journey, I pray for you. Wherever life is lifing for you, I pray for you. Whether it's a loss of a family member, I pray for you. Whether you're changing jobs, I pray for you. Whether you're changing homes, I pray for you. Because let me tell you, I've been there. I have been there. I am there. Okay. When my mother transitioned, it was one of the worst experience I ever imagined. Right? I went from a size 4 to a size 12. Listen, it happens. Life be lifing. I'm telling you. And I'm here to let you know that I am here. I care about your health. I care about you staying on track, staying consistent. No matter what. And I created this not just for myself to keep accountable, but for other people like you to keep me accountable. I remember there was 1 month life was lifing. Okay, y'all. I was in transition. I was moving state to state, and somebody in my group, I have almost 60 people in one of my detox groups. Somebody in my group was like, yo, we doing this liver flush or not? Yo, what's going on? Shout out to Wayne if he's in the chat. He said, he was like, what we doing? What we doing? And I'm like, you know what? Let me get up. You right. Let's get this thing popping. Had he not did that, had I not had that group, I would have laid there and probably kept eating potato chips. Probably kept eating cookies. Probably kept just being down in the slumber because I wouldn't have had that accountability, that group that I created, not only for myself, but for you. So if that's something that you're ready for, like you're ready to be part of an account, like not just accountability, you're going to have the products, you're going to have the cheat sheets, you're going to have the recipe books. A lot of you want to stay on, but listen, you have no idea what to cook. You don't know what to pair, what with what. You don't know what to buy, what foods to get. Oh, it takes too long. I don't want these plant-based meals take too long. I need something on the go. Guess what? We have short prep meals. We have meals that literally take 15 minutes and they're whole foods. Someone said in the Instagram chat, not sure how I ended up here, but facts. And you're gorgeous. I'd be interested in joining the group. Yo, if you hear, if I said it right, Sumitsi. All right, send me a DM right now. Send me a DM right now. I got you. Let's get you in a group. It's so important. It's so important. This is part of your subconscious reprogramming, y'all. For those of you on YouTube, this is part of your subconscious reprogramming. This is part of your subconscious reprogramming of how you approach health, right? Because guess what? Wherever you are in your age, right? You're on your early 30s, you're in your late 20s, you're in your late 30s, you're in your early 40s. We are going to progress in this body, not age, progress. You choose how you age. You choose how you age. And age does not come with decline. Age does not come with decline. When people say, oh my God, you look so young for 30, you're supposed to look like this, baby. You're supposed to look like this. Okay. And it's not just the foods you eat, it's how you live, the environment you surround, you're in, the people that you in, who's blood sucking your energy like that. Okay. Because let me tell you, most people have parasites. Most people have gallstones. And so we're talking about the cyclospora thing and the health scare, and everybody all of a sudden, watch what you eat. Flesh eating bacteria on the loose. Everybody worried about what they eat. Guess what? You've already had the parasites. It ain't on the fruits, baby. It's in the McDonald's. It's in the sugar. It's in the carbs that we eat. It's in the breads that we eat. Speaking of the bread, this bread is horrific in America. Please, if you're not eating spelt, if you're not eating sourdough, leave it alone. Okay, that's a whole nother YouTube live that we're going to be talking about because it's crazy out here. But yes, it's important, y'all. It's super, super important. So listen, those of you in the YouTube world, right? You're ready to join a community. You're ready to really take this thing serious, right? Reprogram your subconscious mind by making this a habit, right? I'm actually going to drop a link right now, all right? For the YouTube family, for those of you who are in the chat, here's a quick form that you can fill out right now. It takes 1 minute. It gives me an idea of how to approach your health. I'll collect your email. I have your phone number. My team or myself will reach out to you. Okay. So that's the form. Now, if you like to just say, you know what, I need to get started, right? I'm going to just give you my website, right? I really want you to fill out that form so I have your information because I don't know who's watching me right now, right? For those of you who would like to email me, my email is info@holisticapalace.com. Okay, that is my email for the YouTube family. For those of you on Instagrammies, how you doing? DM me right now. Just DM me group, DM me bloat, DM me eye emoji, whatever it is. I'll get the DM. Okay. Thank you so much. This is my Grandmaster shirt, his brand. We are the angels of the martial arts. So, yes, thank you for the compliment of the shirt. Yes, so this is very, very important. Super important. Okay. And I keep saying that because I want to see you in your best self. I really do. This earthly experience is a great one when we change our mind. You deserve to live in this body the way you want. You deserve to love your body, to wake up in the morning and say, I love being here. I love being alive. Right. And so, and you feel that emanating inside of you. Like you just feel it, the emotions is just going to just pour in such a way where it's overflowing in abundance. Okay, so this is not a 90-day, this is not a 30-day, this is not a 60-day, this is 10-day reset. We start this Saturday, August 1st. If you're serious about joining us this Saturday, August 1st, there is still time to get your products in on time so that you can start and begin with us. Again, this is a community that I'm building. It's called the Bloat Be Gone. And we do it the first of each month to help you what? Stay on your path for life. Okay? Life will have its ebbs, but guess what? You'll have a home to always come back to. And one of my clients, she said, because she joined after I gave her this, gave her my idea. And she said, I want to make health my second nature. And I said, yes. Yes. I've been doing this for so long. I've been on my health path since 2015. September 14th of 2015, I decided to do this because I knew I was going to raise my daughter plant-based when I was pregnant with her. So I said, I got to do it. My mother raised me vegetarian. So this has always been a foundation for me. But I came back. And I say that to say we're going to do another live, especially with the back to school, helping you to understand that when you build a foundation for your child, they will always return home. My mother raised me this way, raised me plant-based, raised me vegetarian, no immunizations. And so I made a strayed when I was a teenager in early 20s. But guess what? I came back home and I'm taking it further than my ancestors. And this is what they want me to do. This is what my bloodline has been calling for. My daughter is the same thing. She may stray, she may go in her own way, but she's always going to know what home is. This is her foundation. And this is what I'm also going to be teaching you, YouTube world and Instagram, how to raise your children with this type of foundation for the next elite generation. Because when I'll leave you with this, because that's another YouTube, right? When you have people complaining about how you feed your children, how you're eating, everything ain't got to be perfect, right? You don't understand. I'm building an elite generation here, okay? Every child that comes from this womb is an elite generation that's coming from this womb. Can I get an amen? Can I get an amen? These children will one day become adults that has to face the world one day. Why don't we think that one day these children are going to be adults and they're going to have to face the world? They're going to have to change the world. They're going to have to go out and do their own thing. Why not give them the best start possible? Why would we send them in the world with heart disease and diabetes and cholesterol and being overweight, being obese? Why would we do that? If we have the chance and the option and the knowledge and the consciousness somehow to awaken to be able to do this for our next generation. If it wasn't done from you, if it wasn't done for you, if you didn't come from a healthy generation, make sure a healthy generation comes from you. And I'm going to leave you with that. Yes, BNO 2920 Foundation is very important. Yes, very important. Absolutely. So if you are ready, Instagram, DM me group. I'll get you in the group so that you can start your lifelong path on your healing journey. Remember, we're not asking for perfection, where you have to be intentional, right? We're not asking you to show up perfect. And we have people in the group say, I slipped up, I had this, I had that. It's okay. It's part of the journey. Mistakes are part of the journey. The key is to not stay there too long. So, with that being said, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to comment once the video is posted. Make sure you hit that link, YouTube, so you can fill out that form so I can get your email, your name, and to better serve you and your needs. Also, my email is there. I don't know who's watching, so I'd like for you to reach out to me so me or myself or my team can reach out to you. For those of you on Instagram, same with you, DM me, group, whatever, and we're going to get you started. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace and love. All